prizes, like a VIP sports experience inside the ESPN LA suite or playing a golf foursome with me at Journey at Pachanga. It's free to join, but spots are limited. Lock in yours now at ESPNLA.com. That's Thursday, December 18th.
And it is a final for Week 15. Rams-Lions is in the books. Time to react now on the Rams postgame show. Live from Hollywood Park Casino, HPC. Party and play 24/7. We are live at Hollywood Park Casino, taking your reaction with the people, pressing the flesh, and reacting today on Rams-Lions. And looking ahead to Thursday Night Football, Rams-Seahawks up in the Pacific Northwest.
It's time for the Rams postgame show on the ESPN LA Rams radio network.
Recapping everything that went down today at the Palace in Inglewood.
Now live from Hollywood Park Casino with Su'a Cravens, here's your host, Travis Rodgers.
41-34 final score from SoFi Stadium, where the Rams beat the Lions. They improved to 11-3, and two very big things are happening. The Rams have clinched a playoff spot for the third consecutive year. With the win today, they are guaranteed one of the 7 spots in the NFC. But perhaps most importantly, to a certain someone standing here at this table, the 14-3 prediction of a man named Christopher Morales is still alive.
Travis, we are still alive. And again, the first half was scary. I was worried, are they going to cover the 5.5? Are we actually going to win? The defense looked like it didn't know how to play football. But in the second half, it all came alive, Su'a, and it was beautiful. Now, Puka being hurt, Devontae Adams being hurt, not so beautiful when you got a short week. Su'a, you realize it's a short week.
It is a short week.
With Seattle coming up. Now, I'm a little worried, but for now, at this moment, we are happy.
We are very happy. Let's talk about that right out of the chute, Su'a. What Chris just said, the Rams were in trouble in the first half. They couldn't stop anybody. The Lions were going up and down on them. They score a touchdown right before the end of the half, and we'll talk about this. The Rams very lucky's the wrong word, but very fortunately, they score 3 of their own right before the end of the half to kind of get them back within 1 touchdown. All of a sudden, the third quarter starts, and it was a mismatch. The Rams were unable to get stopped, and they were able to get the Lions off the field 3 consecutive times.
Yeah, they hit a switch, and they were doing all the things that they, in the second half, that they weren't doing in the first half. You know, Stafford missed about 2 or 3 wide open throws. 2 of them should have been touchdowns. The defense simply couldn't get off the field on third down, and absolutely zero pressure on Goff in the first half. Third quarter comes around, and it's a completely different team. They're blitzing the quarterback. They're getting after Goff. They're getting off the field on third down. The offense is boom, 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 touchdown. They're just handling business.
Yeah, was that just a schematic thing that Chris Su'a changed? Was that just finding out, where the soft spots are? Because they had no chance in the first half. They couldn't cover anybody, and then the Lions were really stuck in the mud for the entire
No, it was sloppy play on the Rams' part in the first half. We saw it. The Lions did zero to stop the Rams' first few drives up and down the field. The pick 6 came in the red zone on about the 10, or the interception came on about the 10-yard line that set up a score. The Rams immediately followed that up with another drive to go down the field. They were missing throws that would put stops or in the momentum on third down where they'd have to settle for a punt where it was a wide open guy. They'd have to settle for 3 when there was a wide open guy. And then the defense, it was great play calls. But outside of the fact that you couldn't get pressure on Goff and he was able to step up in the pocket and deliver down the field, your DBs are right there. Just got to cover for a half more second, but also pass and rush go hand in hand. So they just changed all that.
No huge surprise that the Rams were able to score points, because you see what they did again today. They put 40 more on the board today, 41-34 in the final. But that's the third time they've been over 40. Back-to-back games over 40. First time that's happened in several years. They've been over 35 4 times. They've been over 37 times. Like, this is just kind of what they do. They are just fine. Even in the games that they've lost to Philadelphia, to San Francisco, to Carolina, all 3 of those games, they scored a decent amount of points. It's just a matter of whether or not they can get enough stops, because their offense is going to do what they need to do.
Yeah, I never worry about the Rams scoring points. I worry about the clock. I worry about, did they score too fast, or are they giving the opposing team too many possessions? I said before this game started, the Lions are at their best when they can keep touching the football. And we saw when they would get quick turnovers or the Rams would go and punt, that offense would start gelling and gaining momentum and attacking downfield. The Rams kind of get in their own way sometimes with being so aggressive. It's okay to take 6 minutes off the clock and hand the ball off a few more times. It's perfectly fine.
That seems to be what the Lions were incapable of doing, right? To kind of have those long, extended drives that take 10, 11 plays, that take 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes off the clock. The Lions either score in 3 plays or they don't.
Yeah, the Lions do not want to go on a long 10 to 12 play drive that ends in a touchdown. They want 4 plays, and 3 out of those 4 plays, 3 better be chunk plays, and the 4th is a touchdown. That's how they prefer to run their offense.
They got a lot of chunk plays today, the Lions did, including a whole bunch from Amon-Ra St. Brown, who had 13 catches, 184 yards, and a pair of touchdowns. Like, coming into this game, if you said those are the sort of numbers, he'd be like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound good, and yet the Rams, after about halfway through the third quarter, it looked like they had pretty good control of this.
I think the Rams made a decision today that we're not going to let both guys beat us. It's either going to be Gibbs or it's going to be St. Brown. It cannot be both. We cannot have both guys putting up these chunk plays, scoring at will, running all over the field like we are accustomed to seeing take place with the Lions. And they kind of took Gibbs away and just said, okay, we're okay with St. Brown having a day as long as it's just him.
Jahmyr Gibbs had 13 carries for just 38 yards, less than 3 yards per carry. David Montgomery, not much better, 7 for 32 along the way. And I think you're right, Su'a. That was one of those, you want to throw it to him all day long, fine, but we're going to take this away from you, and we can get that if we need it.
Yeah, and you'd expect a guy like Jameson Williams to step up when that's the game plan on defense, and he had a good game. I think he had 100 yards. He had a touchdown. He had about 5 or 6 catches. The Lions need their 1-2 running back to be very productive out the backfield for their team to win. It's something about it. Doesn't matter what Amon-Ra does on the outside. It doesn't matter what Jameson's going to do. If Gibbs isn't scoring or being productive on the ground, it's like the offense completely changes, and you saw that in the third quarter.
877-710-ESPN. That's the phone number if you want to get in and talk about the Rams' 41-34 win against the Detroit Lions. The Rams punched their ticket for the postseason. They clinched a playoff spot. They held on to the number 1 seed overall, and they almost caught a big break thanks to old friend Phillip Rivers, who nearly pulled off an incredible upset. We'll talk about that when we come back. Plus, we'll get into the injury update. Both Devontae Adams, who left the game and did not return. Puka also left the game but eventually got back in, but even towards the end was not moving the way that you would expect him to. What does that mean on Chris? I don't know if you noticed or not. It's a short week coming up.
It's a short week, Su'a, and here's the thing. We're going to press the flesh with people here at HPC. All these, and I'm bringing it back. I've been using a couple
scumbags.
All these scumbag Lion fans. We'll talk to a few of them, plus the Ram fans. They're celebrating another victory as the 14-3 prediction has stayed alive. But those scumbag Lion fans, I'm coming
There's
for.
There's like 5 scumbags here.
Guess what?
5 Lions
That's 5 scumbag ones to talk to.
41-34 is the final score. Your phone calls and scumbags coming up next on the Rams postgame show on the ESPN LA Rams Radio Network.
It's another exciting game day for Rams fans, and on game days, it's all about more. More action, more noise, and more savings. That's right. Rams fans save up to 35 cents per gallon on game days with a fuel rewards program from Shell. That means you can keep your tailgates going all season long. So don't drop the ball on saving more at the pump. Download the app, join the Fuel Rewards program, and take your savings all the way to the end zone. Terms and conditions apply. Visit www.fuelrewards.com/Rams for full offer details.
Sage Spa gift certificates fit perfectly in a stocking, especially mine. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Bowl season has begun. Bring your crew, drink some brew, catch the view at Sideline Sports Bar.
Number 2.
Mosen's Happy Hour. Half off bar bites, beer, wine, and cocktails.
And the number 1 reason.
Morongo's New Year's Eve Regency Ball. Party into the new year with $50,000 in free slot play and prizes.
Morongo, good times.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Los Angeles International Airport's People Mover trains begin rolling early next year as part of LAX's ongoing investments to transform and improve your travel journey. The People Mover trains will quickly move guests between their terminals and our new consolidated rental car center, metro trains and buses, economy parking, and Kiss and Fly lot. The trains will make it simple and fast to get to your LAX destination in 10 minutes or less, and trains depart every 2 minutes beginning in early 2026. Learn more at lawa.org/ESPN.
Los Angeles, do you want an elite Rams football viewing experience? Then now's the time to enter the Rams House Watch Party Sweepstakes. While the Rams hit the road to take on the Seattle Seahawks on Thursday Night Football, we're offering 5 lucky fans and their guests exclusive access to our Thursday Night Football Rams House Watch Party, where you'll watch the game on SoFi Stadium's massive infinity board. The sweepstakes kick off on Monday, December 8th, and they end Monday, December 15th. Enter to win today by visiting therams.com/win. That is therams.com/win to enter now.
When it comes to unique experiences, pick Tick Pick. You're picking the official fan experience partner of the Los Angeles Rams with no hidden fees ever. So pick Tick Pick for your chance to enjoy an all-exclusive experience at the TRD Pro Club at SoFi Stadium every game. A chance to experience the national anthem on the field, or the opportunity to spend time with friends and family on the field pregame or postgame. Don't let fees get between you and a great game day. Download the TickPick app and enjoy the best experiences supporting your Los Angeles Rams this year. Some things are better live. That's why at Unified Financial Credit Union, we staff our call center with live Unified team members. So instead of this...
Sorry, there's no one available to take your call.
You get this.
This is John from Unify. How are you today?
So whether you need to move money, open a credit card, or take out an auto loan, you can connect live with a Unified team member in any state, 7 days a week. Unified Financial Credit Union. Connect your way. Now the official credit union of the Los Angeles Rams. Unified is an equal opportunity lender insured by NCUA.
Hi, this is Matthew Stafford of the LA Rams, the home of Rams football. LA's mega sports station, 710 ESPN. Listen to every Rams game on the all-new ESPN LA app.
This is the Rams postgame show on the ESPN LA Rams Radio Network.
Time to recap Rams-Lions, Week 15 NFL Sunday from SoFi Stadium.
We react right now on the Rams postgame show, live from Hollywood Park Casino. Hollywood Park Casino Park Party and Play.
Now live from Hollywood Park Casino, back to Travis and Su'a right now.
Win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah.
41-34, the final score from SoFi Stadium, where the Rams beat the Lions. The Rams improved to 11-3. The Lions fall to 8-6, and they are that 8th team in the NFC. So they may need a little help to get into the playoff picture at this point. So the Rams are officially in with their 11th win of the season. Still just 2 seasons in Sean McVay's career here in Los Angeles where they have not made the playoffs. 2 out of 9, 7 times they've gone to the playoffs. Pretty darn impressive.
Pretty good head coach. Almost 100 wins in 9 seasons.
9 years.
That's not too shabby.
Not too shabby at all. We are here at Hollywood Park Casino. As you heard, Chris Morales is among the people. What's up, Chris?
All right, Trav, we got Robert from San Diego. Now, here's what Robert, stand up for a second. Now, don't sit down. Come on now. It's the postgame show. Now, Robert said, hey, isn't that Travis Rodgers from Locked On Rams?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Now, Robert, you were at the game today?
Yes, sir.
Now, I made a 14-3 prediction before the season started. How do you feel about that prediction, Robert?
I still like it at 14-3. We have 3 tough games left, but we're looking good. We're slow start today, but we came back, played some defense, and got the job done.
Now, the slow start scared me. I thought they weren't going to cover the 5.5, and I thought they were going to lose. But then they turned it on in the second half. Were you scared in the first half like me?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you were, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I was worried. I don't like that slow start, Robert.
No, Matthew took a minute to get going, threw that pick early, but we were able to gather ourselves and get the job done in the second half.
Beautiful, Robert. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good to see you, Robert.
Thanks, Robert. Thanks for checking out Locked On Rams as well. Love that.
Where can you hear Locked On Rams?
You can hear Locked On Rams free and available wherever you get your podcast, Chris. Never behind a paywall. And if you like to watch your podcast, there is a YouTube component as well.
Well, clearly he watched you so he could recognize you right away.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate that very much.
Su'a likes to watch, too.
Who doesn't?
Exactly.
Who doesn't? Let's talk about this. So the Rams are in the playoffs. But the big question mark going into the short week against Seattle Su'a is Davante Adams left the game. Of course, he was on the injury report, missed practice a couple of times this week with a hamstring. It looked like he pulled up with what you would think would be an aggravation of that. Sean McVay said after the game that he was optimistic about Davante moving forward. But short game, wide receiver, hamstring, Davante Adams, what do you think?
Not playing. It would be stupid to play him. At this point in his career, why rush him back and risk popping that hamstring and then he's out for the entirety of the season and the rest of the postseason when Thursday's no longer a must-win for you because you won today? Like, I understand you want first place and you want to put it away on Thursday and ensure that if you're not getting first place, it ain't because the Seahawks got it, but you also have to balance out, do I rush Davante back and risk ruining the rest of my season because if he gets hurt, Puka's getting double-teamed. And now you're going to run the ball all of a sudden? We don't run the football that much. So.
No, but they got that kind of that two-headed monster, right? We'll talk about that and where the priorities lie now that you've created a guarantee at least that you're in the playoffs. But first, let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves on the ESPN LA Rams radio network.
You're listening to Rams football on KNX Los Angeles. For your news coverage, go to 97.1 KNX FM. And be sure to react on Rams football tomorrow on ESPN LA.
All right, let's go back with the people. Chris, what do you got?
We got Byron from Linwood. Byron, you were at the game today?
Yes, I was.
Now, Byron, were you nervous in the first half like I was?
Not too much.
No, you were okay?
Because the way the Rams were driving in that first drive, I had more confidence in what they're going to do later on in the game.
I like that. Now, do you know Travis from Locked On Rams, too?
Of course I do. I know
you
Travis.
do?
Travis is the best Dodgers spokesperson ever.
And Locked On and Rams.
And Locked On Dodgers, too, Chris.
How much is this guy working? How many jobs this guy got?
I know he's all over the place. Sounds like me.
What about Locked On Clippers?
Not yet. Not yet.
Now, Byron, Seahawks on Thursday night up in the Pacific Northwest, home of the 12th man. You a little nervous or you feel good?
I'm a little bit because Smith and Jigba has been going off. Him and Sam Darnold, they have a good connection. But I like our defense. If we could have our secondary locked down, I think we'll be good.
Beautiful.
Put pressure on Sam Darnold, I think we'll be good.
Byron, that's good knowledge. Thank you for coming by. There we go. Travis, the people bringing it. Now, I'm looking for those scumbag Lions fans. There's somewhere. These scumbag Lions fans, I'll hunt them out.
All right, you go on your
Back
scumbag
to you and
hunt.
Su'a and Emily, please.
And we'll go to the phones for the first time today. What do you got, Em?
Yeah, we got Dan, who's leaving SoFi, and is he a Lions fan?
Uh-oh. Dan, what do you got?
Dean, sorry.
Dean, I'm sorry, Dean. What do you got, Dean?
It's Dean. It is Dean. It's Dean, and I'm pretty dang happy. I'm not a scumbag. Don't get that. That's all messed up. No, I'm a major Ram fan for so damn long. I love, just to insert this, I love the crowd today. They were strong. They were in. I loved it. And we did have a lot of Lions fans out there. But what a game. I have to say, I think the Lions missed their Sam Laporta guy. That guy is just remarkable.
Oh, yeah.
We saw what 100%. He could do to the Rams in that playoff game back in the winter there of the last time we played a heavy game with them. And I think they missed him. But really, I think you boys, stole the thunder here. The question I have really for you boys is, what are we going to do to fill in for the lack of Devontae, who was having a tremendous game and looked like he might just house that ball that he pulled up on. But there is some question. I mean, Tutu's catch is remarkable, and I think that's really promising sight. But how do you fill that in? You see Mumfield being that guy.
Yeah, Dean, thanks for the phone call. I appreciate it. So what about that? If Devontae does miss Thursday night, if he does miss Monday night after that, we'll see how much time, if any, that he missed. We're waiting to get an official word. But we saw Tutu with a great catch today. We've seen Mumfield. We've seen Xavier Smith. We've seen Jordan Whittington. But none of those guys are Devontae Adams.
No. The game is too big on Thursday to put it into the hands of the young guys. And I mean that with the most respect ever to those young men who are professional football players and are expected to be 1% athletes, especially at receivers, Xavier Smith, Mumfield, Tutu. But why are we trying to reinvent the wheel? We have a two-headed running back room with a guy that averages almost 5 yards a carry, and Blake
6.5 today.
6.5. Blake, who does it every week. It's not a fluke. He does it every week. And then we have Kyron Williams, who just happens to be like a touchdown machine in the red zone.
Two more today for Kyron.
Two more. So why are we ignoring the elephant in the room? If Devontae's hurt, do what we did earlier this year when one of our receivers went down and start right here.
Because
just right
Sean
here.
McVey is Sean McVey, and he likes to throw the ball. You know the answer to that.
Matthew Stafford wants an MVP.
That too.
Yeah,
that too.
And MVPs, or if Kyron Williams scores a touchdown, that doesn't go in Matthew Stafford's stat package.
Perhaps not, but 11-3 does.
Right.
And beating Seattle on Thursday night, whether they win 10-9 or they win 41-40, that's going to go on Matthew Stafford.
Okay, and that's fine. We can keep it in Stafford's hands. 13 personnel him until the cows come home.
Let's talk about that 13 personnel. Let's talk about Puka, who also had to leave the game for a period of time as well. Rams, huge win today. They punched their ticket. They have clinched a playoff spot, 41-34. The final score. Lions fall to 8-6 outside of the playoff picture. Lots more to get to here on the Rams postgame show live from Hollywood Park Casino on the ESPN LA Rams Radio Network.
The town loves a good highlight. But what happens after the lights go out? That's where real work starts. At Vista Paint, we're here for the ones that don't skip prep, who show up early, tape clean edges, and don't cut corners. We make the paint that covers, sticks, and gets it done. Going strong past the hype, because the best jobs don't need a filter, just the right tools. When you're working late and pushing through the weekend, you need a partner that stands with you. No gimmicks, no shortcuts. Just reliable products and local service you can trust. Vista Paint. No flash, just finish.
Hey, Dad, I gotta come clean about something.
Okay.
I only paid for a brand new Hyundai Tucson.
Oh, you might be on the naughty list.
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on select Hyundai vehicles. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer. Offers end January 2nd. Call 714-568-7676 for details.
On the latest Sedano and Cap, Sedano's losing his mind, and Cappy is discovering the world.
Yeah. In this episode, Cappy discovered Walmart and discovered the whole Biggie Tupac drama.
Did you guys know that Diddy was in the middle of Biggie and Tupac? Did you guys know this?
Very much
And did you guys know that Walmart literally has everything?
Yes,
I almost bought a fishing pole last night at
they've
Walmart.
only been around for like 25 years.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekday starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Rams fans, it's your boy Su'a Cravens. Pachanga Resort and Casino, the official tribal casino of the Los Angeles Rams, is throwing an epic watch party Thursday, December 18th at Kelsey's inside Pachanga as the Rams take on the Seahawks. Show your Rams love and come out and enjoy food and drink specials and score big with awesome prizes. Like a VIP sports experience inside the ESPN LA suite or playing a golf foursome with me at Journey at Pachanga. It's free to join, but spots are limited. Lock in yours now at ESPNLA.com. That's Thursday, December 18th.
Mason and Ireland, the OGs of LA Sports Radio.
Mr. Viral, straight from dinner with Megan Thee Stallion, Michael Thompson is here.
The
food
food was
viral video.
fantastic, although Megan kind of dissed you. Somebody showed Megan the video of Michael praising her cooking.
Yep.
And she said, I'm very happy Michael liked my cooking, but I really only wanted to impress Miss Julie, the mom.
Miss Julie.
And it sounds like Julie was impressed.
Oh, yeah, everybody was. Poor girl must have been cooking for 24 hours. So what was the best dish that she cooked?
The macaroni and cheese looked ridiculous.
Yeah, that was good. That's really good.
Brian, did you see Megan Thee Stallion's dinner?
Oh, I did. It looked fantastic.
Megan Thee Chef.
Megan Thee Chef.
Mason and Ireland, weekdays at noon on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and live on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Hi, this is Kyron Williams with your LA Rams. The Rams play here. LA's mega sports station, 710 ESPN. Listen to every Rams game on the all-new ESPN LA app.
This is the Rams postgame show on the ESPN LA Rams Radio Network.
Week 15 NFL Sunday is a final. The Rams, the Lions, is in the books.
And live today from Hollywood Park Casino, Park Party and Play. We react right now with Travis and Su'a, the Rams postgame show. Your reaction at 877-710-ESPN.
You're listening to the Rams postgame show.
This is the Rams postgame show. Now live from Hollywood Park Casino. Back to Travis and Su'a right now.
From midfield, new drive. Matthew Stafford. 4 Lions coming after him. He has time to rip it middle. Puka's got the catch. Bouncing off a hit at the 20. Still rumbling inside the 15. Puka Nacua, your favorite receiver's favorite receiver. 39 yards into the red zone. Matthew is sizzling. Puka can't be stopped. 8 catches, 169 yards.
That is your Rams call of the game, and it's presented to you by the Call Jacob Injury Hotline, the only number LA trusts after an accident. 800-345-6789. That's 800-345-6789. Puka Nacua, another very big day. 9 catches, 181 yards along the way. He's the guy they go to on third down. He's the guy that picks up tough yardage. He's the guy they handed it to towards the end of the game to make sure that the ball stayed secure.
Yep.
Like, that is their guy and got to have it.
He's the safety net. He's the guy that, on every third and fourth must have it down. The ball's going to Puka.
Oh, yeah.
Like that, defenses know that, right?
They did it twice today.
And they still single covered him. I don't understand that logic. He is the go-to guy.
If you double him, that leaves Devontae singled up.
I
That's
guess
not a
there's
great
that.
option either.
Or
right?
Colby Parkinson, or anybody, any tight
Or one of these 6 tight ends that just happen to score at will.
Unstoppable in that 3 tight end set today. Let's go back to the people here at Hollywood Park Casino with Chris. What do you got?
Oh, I thought you were going to say my last name. You just went Chris. That was interesting. So Paul is from Alaska.
Oh,
Paul came down
Anchorage?
from Alaska.
The Great White North.
Anchorage, sir?
No, Kenai.
No.
Kenai. All right, Paul, you came down from Alaska for this Rams-Lions game. Were you at all nervous in the first half like I was?
24-14, I was really nervous.
Really? You were?
Oh,
See?
yeah, I was, absolutely.
And then when did you feel better?
Well, second half rolled around. We made some adjustments. Clearly, I felt better.
But when they sacked Goff, like the scumbag that he is, you felt better, right?
You know, he's not a scumbag. I still love Jared. I do. I mean, he was a Ram. I mean, we got to love Jared. But, yeah, when we sacked him, I felt really good.
There we go.
Yeah.
Good job, Paul. Yeah. Now, are you coming – now, are you here for every game or just this game you came down for?
We're season ticket holders, so we make it as much as we can, but this is only my second game of the year.
Okay, beautiful. Well, Paul, we're happy that you were here. Thanks for being on the postgame show.
I got a question for the guy.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so I've been thinking about this for a while. Are we really sure that Puka Nacua is human?
He certainly got like the Wolverine recovery factory, right? Like he left the game after getting tackled on that one play shortly after Devontae went out. They were reporting the play out that they think it was in the press box at the time that it was cramps. So I hope that he has super healing cramp powers as well.
Yeah, he's an amazing piece of our team, and shout out to him.
Yeah, he's the go-to. Got to have it, guy.
Thank you, Paul.
All right.
Thank
you.
Chris is chopping at the bit.
Yeah, I know. I see
got a scumbag over here.
I see some scumbag Lions fans, like this guy. I don't know. What now?
I said the audacity.
Now, what's your name, sir?
My name's Melissa.
Okay. Now you're wearing a cut-off Adam Hutchinson jersey.
Aiden
Hutchinson jersey.
I cut off the haters.
Okay, there we go.
Thank you, Melissa.
He had a good day today.
No, he had a good day.
It's supposed to be a rally jersey.
It's okay. They didn't rally much.
Now I'm rallying myself to fucking Texas.
All right. There we go. Well, we kind of knew that way. That was going to go that way. We knew that one was going to go that way.
The odds were high.
The odds were high.
Yeah, the odds were high that you were going to get exactly what you got.
And I got it.
But what are you going to do?
But we'll talk to more people. I'm going to find some more Lions fans.
Let's do it. I want to go back to something our Alaska friend said, because he said at 24-14, it was a because they punched it in with about 30 seconds to go in the second quarter, down 10 points, and you're thinking, this is not good, because the Rams had obviously thrown that interception to Aiden Hutchinson, and it felt like they were on their heels, in particular defensively. How important, Su'a, was it that they went into the half only down 3, that they were able to use that 30 seconds to kick a field goal and put it back within one score?
Oh, it was huge. And when they went down after Jameson scored that touchdown, I immediately turned to you and was like, they better get 3 right here.
Yeah.
They have to get 3 and make this a one-possession game just by how the game was looking at that point. I think if they don't get that 3, I think the Rams might lose that game.
It settled everything down. It was like, okay, we're going to get the ball to start the third quarter. They get the ball, they go down, they kick another field goal, so they're right back in it. It's kind of like the opposite of what we've seen the Rams do a couple of times, where they will score and leave a little time on the clock, and the other team gets an opportunity to get a field goal or whatever. And it's like, okay, I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it does take some of the wind out of your sail.
I do think we have this win to thank Dr. Clapper, who won the coin toss for the Rams.
But they
deferred it, and they got in the second half. And I think we should thank Dr. Clapper. How are you?
How are you?
But I think that the thing that nobody's going to talk about that decided this game or changed the momentum of the second half was Dan Campbell being who he is, ultra aggressive. When the Rams are on that 2-minute drive, that 30-second drive before that half ends, and he goes on 3rd and long. You go 2-man under and completely give up a shot down the sideline. I don't understand. They weren't in field goal range.
Picked up 30 yards like that.
They're struggling with their kicker. Yeah, he's been good lately, but, we haven't seen him really get tried 50-plus yards. So why not just go zone, make him check it down, and see if he can make a 50-yard field goal? You get ultra-aggressive. They hit Puka down the sideline and almost even score 7 before the half.
Yeah, no, it was we're going to be okay kind of field goal situation. They went out and scored another field goal. They went on a 20-0 run, starting with that 3 points that kind of separated the game for them. Ultimately, they win 41-34. We're going to hear from Sean McVey when we come back. It's all straight ahead on the Rams postgame show on the ESPN LA Rams radio network.
Think Verizon, the best 5G network, is expensive? Think again. Bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store today and we'll give you a better deal. Now, what to do with your unwanted bills? Ever seen an origami version of the Hollywood sign? Jokes aside, Verizon has the most ways to save on phones and plans where everyone in the family can choose their own plan and save. So bring in your bill to your local LA Verizon store today and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on root metric true score report dated 1H2025. Your results may vary. Must provide a postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 48 45 days. Bill must be in the same name as the person looking at the deal. Additional terms apply.
Toyota-thon, Toyota-thon, Toyota-thon is on. Oh, what fun it is to drive a new Toyota today. Hey, Jan from Toyota here, reminding you Toyota-thon is on. Make your holiday wishes come true with the new Camry, RAV4, Tacoma, and more. All right, let's sing it together this time. Toyota-thon, Toyota-thon, Toyota-thon is
Dealer inventory may vary. Toyota-thon ends January 5th. See your participating dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive. Weekdays starting at 3 p.m.
I play football. That's all that came out of my mouth when I met Janet Jackson.
Where'd you meet her?
We were going out one night, and with all these backup dancers, she said, would you like to come meet Janet Jackson? Heck yeah.
Stupid question.
Let's go.
Yeah, of
That's
course.
right.
Yeah.
So I'm all good. This is velour suit, earring day, walking through the club, and I'm feeling good. And then we get to the VIP area, and she is sitting like right in the middle where you can see her through the door. And the minute I saw her, all my confidence went out the window. She introduces me to Janet, and the only thing that came out of my mouth is, I play football. She said, that's nice.
Good for you.
I had my shot, and I
Did
blew
you
it.
recover?
No, that was it.
You
That's
just
all I
just
had.
turn around and walk away?
I had a shot, and I missed. It was horrible. It was terrible.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis. Weekdays at 3 on 710 ESPN, the ESPN LA app, and streaming live on YouTube.
Hi, this is Steve Avila of your LA Rams, the home of Rams football. LA's mega sports station, 710 ESPN. Listen to every Rams game on the all-new ESPN LA app.
This is the Rams postgame show on the ESPN LA Rams Radio Network.
Time to recap Rams Lions, Week 15 NFL Sunday from SoFi Stadium.
We react right now on the Rams postgame show, live from Hollywood Park Casino. Hollywood Park Casino Park Party and Play.
Now live from Hollywood Park Casino, back to Travis and Su'a right now.
41-34, the Rams beat the Detroit Lions. The Rams are 11-3, and they guaranteed themselves a playoff spot for the 7th time in Sean McVay's 9 years here in Los Angeles. They are still in control of their own destiny when it comes to the number 1 seed overall in the NFC. Seattle nearly shot their own foot off today against Phillip Rivers. We'll get to that coming up in just a little bit. But Sean McVay has his team back in the postseason yet again, and he spoke with JB and Maurice Jones-Drew after the win.
11-3 and in first place with 3 to play. Back at SoFi Stadium, Sean McVay and the Rams victorious over Detroit today, 41-34. The head coach joins us now. How about that second half rally, Sean?
Outstanding. I can't say enough. We got some key and critical defensive stops. Just awesome. And then, offensively, Matthew just did a great job leading the way. Got a bunch of different guys involved and, didn't have to punt much. And I'm just really proud of the group. It was an outstanding overall effort. It's an excellent football team. And, we had some big 4th down conversions earlier in the game to be able to keep drives alive, to be able to go 3 for 3 there. But, really proud of this group and don't have much time to enjoy it. But here we go with a great challenge on Thursday.
Yeah, Coach, I was going to ask, how, in the media, these 2 games have been spoken about a ton. How did you keep the team focused here for Detroit, and then how do you get back to recovery and ready to roll for Thursday?
Yeah, it starts right now. The recovery starts right now. We talk about it all the time, Mo, being present, and it's easy to say, hard to do, but our group has done that. They had too much respect for this opponent. You overlook them, you get humbled real quick, and there was none of that. This is a great team that we played today, and proud of the effort, and it's a great team we're playing on Thursday, so no time to be able to enjoy it, time to get back to work.
Sean, what's the level of concern with Devontae's injury?
I got to talk to Reggie. It didn't look good. I mean, he was rolling, and he was splitting. They had an east and west double on him, and he was splitting it. And anytime you come up like that, it didn't seem like it was good. It had been bothering him a little bit, and I'm sick about that, but I'll look forward to maybe, getting some positive news.
All right, Sean, we know where your next stop is, so God bless all the McVays. Go grow your family, and we pray for a safe and healthy delivery.
I appreciate you guys.
All right, Sean McVay.
All right, that's Sean McVay after a 41-34 win, and let's talk about a couple of those things right there. So a short week, Chris mentioned that. They play on Thursday night. It's the most important game of the season. The winner of that game will then have the number 1 seed in the NFC at that point. Nobody can lock up anything along the way, but you're going to have to do it on a short week, on the road, and you might have to do it without one of your best players in Devontae Adams.
And that's okay, because you can do it, and you've shown that even without Puka Nacua, you can get wins and look dominant in doing so. So we don't need to reinvent the wheel. Use that 13 tight end pack. As much as you're using your tight ends already, because they all can score. They all can stay in the game, and I think Fergie's gotten to the point where you can leave him in a bunch of different packages and create a different looks that confuse linebackers and DBs in coverage. Just go 13 personnel, and don't be afraid to manage that clock. That would be my game plan going into a short week because you can't really practice these next 2 days before you're flying to Seattle.
And one good thing from the game today is they got all their touchdowns without the Devontae Adams within the 10 touchdown where that has been automatic this season. So they scored 41 points without using that. So that's a good, bar for the Rams. They can do that without it.
You know that there are multiple routes to get to where you want to go. Colby Parkinson with 2 touchdown catches today as well. They mentioned it. Maurice mentioned it. Sean McVey mentioned it. The recovery. Like, how quickly do you try to get your body back? I mean, it's an NFL football game.
Yep.
Everybody's probably pretty banged up. It's at the end of the season. We're in the middle of December here, and you got to go on a short week. How tough is that?
If you have a good coach, you're not going to touch your shoulder pads a single time this week. It's just going to be walkthroughs you're going to get tomorrow off. Monday, you'll maybe come in tomorrow for a walkthrough and just active stretching just to get the body loose, getting ready to play again on Thursday. You're watching film and doing walkthroughs Tuesday because you're flying out Wednesday. So there's not much you can do besides watch the film from the first time you played the Seahawks, watch the film from today's game, and then create a game plan on offense and defense within the next 2 days mentally that will stick.
That game against Seattle, too, earlier in the season was the one that the Rams might have gotten away with one. Sam Darnold turns it over 4 times, and the Rams win by just a couple of points. That one could easily have gone the other way. So a huge game coming up on Thursday. Back with the people here at Hollywood Park Casino. It's Chris Morales.
So, Trav, I've been running around now with Lions fans because I'm a little worried after that last Lions fan we had.
Melissa?
Melissa. But then I found Ron from San Pedro. Ron, you at the game today?
Too many Lions fans. You got to get out of here. Ronnie from San Pedro. Just want to come through, show you some love, show Trav some love, Su'a.
I used to live in San Pedro.
That's right.
Right off Gaffney.
You know what it is.
Are you going to call them scumbags?
Exactly.
He ain't Ron's not a scumbag.
No. Are you going to call the Lions fans scumbags?
Scumbag in another life, right? When we were younger. But, hey, just come through, show some love to the Rams. You know what it is. Next week is the big matchup. That's what it is with Seattle, right? Getting ready for that. I love how we came through, took care of Detroit. We're going all the way to the Super Bowl.
This guy's a radio host. Smooth with the mic.
Smooth with the mic. Hey, all good. I love you guys. Much love.
Thanks,
Rams,
Ron.
let's go.
He's
Super Bowl.
hosting parties down there in San Pedro
By the
Harbor.
way, you noticed Ron took my mic. I wasn't mad at him.
I saw you let him snatch
You
it.
trust the man.
I let him put his hand right on it. I wasn't worried about it.
He put both hands on that mic.
Oh, he did.
Yes, he did.
Oh, good job, Ron.
I think one of the things that Ron mentioned that's a really good point is that even though they fell behind by 10 points and they couldn't get a stop for the first half of that game, there's something about this team and these guys, and I think it starts with Sean McVay. It certainly runs through Matthew Stafford as well, but even Chris Shula, it's one of these, hey, we got enough time to get this squared away. The Rams very rarely panic, Su'a, and they very rarely do things out of desperation. They're very deliberate. They're very methodical in how they go about, stopping the situation that took place, and all of a sudden, and then once they figure it out, that's it.
Coaching staff makes adjustments. A good coaching staff can see what they're not doing and what they're not executing. They don't have to go back to the drawing board and throw everything out. They can go, hey, everybody calm down.
Yeah.
Look what we're doing. Let's just fix this thing, and then do exactly what we planned in the second half. And those little adjustments, they can change a whole lot. We saw in the third quarter the Rams said, you know what? Let's just send one more. Let's just blitz one more guy since we're not getting home. Three or four sacks in the third quarter.
Yeah, no, it turned the game around a great deal along the way. All right, we're going to talk more about that Seattle game that's coming up, but we'll give you our player of the game coming up next on the ESPN LA Rams Radio Network.
Hey, it's me, your heart valve, the blood flowing thing in your heart. The whole stadium's cheering for heart valve screenings? Detecting heart valve disease is super important, especially if you're over 65. It's deadly if you don't treat it. That's right. Boo! Heart valve disease! Boo! Good news is, early detection saves lives. Go to listentoyourvalves.com and get screened for heart valve disease. Oh, and go Rams!
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Los Angeles International Airport's People Mover trains begin rolling early next year as part of LAX's ongoing investments to transform and improve your travel journey. The People Mover trains will quickly move guests between their terminals and our new consolidated rental car center, metro trains and buses, economy parking, and Kiss and Fly lot. The trains will make it simple and fast to get to your LAX destination in 10 minutes or less, and trains depart every 2 minutes beginning in early 2026. Learn more at lawa.org/ESPN.
Coach, the energy out there felt different. What changed for the team today?
It was the new game day scratchers from the California Lottery. Players everything. Those games sent the team's energy through the roof.
Are you saying it was the off-field play that made the difference on the field?
Hey, a little play makes your day, and today, it made the game. That's all for now.
Coach, one more question.
Play the new Los Angeles Rams Scratchers from the California Lottery. A little play can make your day. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 years or older to purchase, play, or claim.
Hey, Rams fans. We've teamed up with Bloom Ranch to ensure we have the healthiest fans in the league. That's why we're committed to delivering some of the freshest fruits and veggies to your door. And here's the best part. The first 100 boxes are on us. That's right. We're giving away the first 100 boxes. After that, enjoy 30% off on your first box upon signing up at www.bloomranchofacton.com and enter promo code ThankYouRams. There are no fans like Rams fans. Winning and getting healthier together is the real flex. So hurry. This offer won't last forever. Follow Bloom Ranch on IG and share how you're getting healthier using #BloomRamFit.
Touchdown. Score big savings with the Albertsons or Vons for You app. It's like having a personal quarterback calling the plays on your wallet. Shop smart, save more. Every time you shop, simply enter your number at checkout and watch the savings add up. Earn points for cash off on gas or groceries. Plus get weekly personalized deals to save even more. It's a winning combination. Download the Albertsons or Vons for You app for free today and start scoring touchdowns on your grocery bill. Full program details available on the app or at Vons or Albertsons.com.
Los Angeles, do you want an elite Rams football viewing experience? Then now's the time to enter the Rams House Watch Party Sweepstakes. While the Rams hit the road to take on the Seattle Seahawks on Thursday Night Football, we're offering 5 lucky fans and their guests exclusive access to our Thursday Night Football Rams House Watch Party, where you'll watch the game on SoFi Stadium's massive infinity board. The sweepstakes kick off on Monday, December 8th, and they end Monday, December 15th. Enter to win today by visiting therams.com/win. That is therams.com/win to enter now.
Hello, this is Puka Nakua of your LA Rams, the home of Rams football. LA's mega sports station, 710 ESPN. Listen to every Rams game on the all-new ESPN LA app.
This is the Rams postgame show on the ESPN LA Rams Radio Network.
Week 15 NFL Sunday is a final. The Rams, the Lions is in the books.
And live today from Hollywood Park Casino, Park Party and Play. We react right now with Travis and Su'a, the Rams postgame show. Your reaction at 877-710-ESPN.
You're listening to the Rams postgame show.
This is the Rams postgame show. Now live from Hollywood Park Casino. Back to Travis and Su'a right now.
Su'a has me distracted talking affogatos here during the postgame show.
I see the location where you were pouring that avocado as well. That's a nice little flex.
It's a good spot. 41-34, the final score from SoFi Stadium. The Rams beat the Lions. They are guaranteed a playoff spot. That's the 7th playoff spot they will have in the 9 years that Sean McVey has been their head coach. And it was another very big game from Puka Nakua, who caught 9 passes for 181 yards, 181 of the 368 that Matthew Stafford put together. And he is your Toyota dealer player of the game, driven by your Southern California Toyota dealers. It's the Here and Now sales event. The clock is ticking. Don't wait to grab a deal on a new Toyota. We make it easy. Puka spoke with Aaron Andrews after the 41-34 win.
Well, Puka Nakua, career high 181 yards for you today. We're just glad you got back out there on the field. I know you had cramps. Hey, Tom Brady said this, everyone needs to earn it today. That's what kind of game it was. What did it feel like to play in this?
This is what football heaven looks like. The environment, a great football team coming in here, and every play mattered. I think that's what it showed today, all the way up to the final snap. So this is what makes football fun. This is where this environment you enjoy.
And you guys look like you were having fun, especially in the second half. The offense, the defense came to life. Why?
I think just a moment for us to exhale and to communicate with each other. I think when we go out there and we get our good reps during the week, we feel very confident that we're going up against the best in the league. So when we get out here on Sundays and we get to play a different opponent, the opportunity for us to put it on tape is at a premium. So it felt really fun to see everybody play together.
A win and you're in now to the playoffs, but I know you have bigger things on your mind, especially Thursday night against Seattle. What's your head coach? What are you guys going to say about your mindset moving forward here?
I think it's something that we've continued to preach all season. We're in the process. I know number 9 said it before, even that last final whipple I said, hey, I'm going to need you in a couple days. So it'll be exciting to get back, recover up, and then get ready to play football all over again.
All right, can't wait to watch it. Thanks, Puka.
That's Puka with Aaron Andrews after the 41-34 win against the Lions. You heard Sean McVey say it in his postgame comments. You heard Puka Nacua say it right there. And I'm not calling those guys out, but both of them called the Detroit Lions a great team. The Lions are 8-6 and outside of the playoff picture. I know they're a tough team to beat, and it's the NFL, and anybody can beat anybody, and they were playing desperately today. They needed to win this game to get back inside that playoff line. But are the Lions a good team, a great team, or a team that if you play well, you should handle them?
No, they're a great team.
Yeah.
And if they were in the AFC, they would be a playoff lock. The AFC is that bad this year, and the NFC is that good this year. So as much as people like to say your record represents who you are, I wholeheartedly disagree. The Jaguars are 10-4, and I would take the Lions smoking them in the first round of the playoffs 10 times out of 10. The Broncos are 11-2, I believe.
12-2.
12-2. I don't trust Bo Nix further than I can throw them. So record means nothing. The Lions are a great football team with a great coach. They just happen to get the short end of the stick in a very powerful conference this year in the NFC.
And the Rams, of course, are still in control of their own destiny. They still have the number 1 seed in the NFC. The winner of Thursday night's game will have the first seed, so the Rams can hold on to it. Obviously, Seattle can grab it as well. Both of these teams are 11-3. This kind of comes full circle talking about the Davante Adams injury. The hamstring looked like he, aggravated an injury that had been bothering him during the week. He left the game. He did not return. That number 1 seed obviously is very, very important, but Su'a, would you be willing to put that number 1 seed, at least theoretically, at risk if he's maybe close, or do you just say, look, we're going to wait, maybe you can get him back for Atlanta, maybe you can get him back for Arizona in Week 18, but I'm willing to go in there with something less than my best roster because I need to make sure I'm in the playoffs and I want Davante Adams as healthy as possible.
Yeah, I'm weighing my options and considering the lesser of two evils. On one hand, do I go into Thursday with an all-or-nothing mindset, play Davante, risk him hurting his hamstring further to where he's not even available for the postseason just to get that Week 1 bye? Or do I trust my team who's shown me they can win without Davante, go on the road being okay with not winning with the understanding of Davante's healthy. We don't have to play him next week either after Thursday's game. You get 11 days off after that.
Yep.
And if you weren't to get the 1 seed, the worst thing in the world is you play a bad 7th seed team.
Well, no. If they're not the 1, they're going to be the 5. Right?
Oh,
that's the thing. It's not like they go from 1 to 2. They go from 1 to 5 because they won't be a division champion.
Then they play 4. So then they play the Panthers.
They would play the Panthers, yes.
So is that so
which
bad?
Which is a team they've already lost to.
Right.
They've already lost to the
And
Panthers.
it would be in Charlotte because you're a wild card team going on the road.
Can be cold at that time of year.
Saints today.
Yeah.
They just lost to the
Tampa.
They beat the Rams.
It could be Tampa, too, and Tampa absolutely got demolished by the Rams along the way. But I like what you said because there are a lot of routes to get to where they wanted to. Davante Adams had a nice day today. 4 catches, 71 yards. But Colby Parkinson, one of that tight end unit that you're talking about, 5 catches for 75 yards and a pair of touchdowns. Su'a, that guy's come out of nowhere in the last half of this season.
They had him last year.
They barely played him. He barely played. He was non-existent in their offensive scheme, and all of a sudden he is a huge factor in what they're doing.
I think he's shown McVey that he can be trusted not only in the run game but in the pass game. And the best thing a tight end can do is block and catch the ball. And when I don't have to sub you out to go to a passing package, and I don't have to sub you out to just do this right here, you become a weapon. And with the injury to Higbee, he was the next guy up.
What was interesting, too, is he had a moment when Matthew Stafford threw his interception in the first quarter. The ball was intended for him. Aiden Hutchinson steps in front of it and takes off, and it looks like he's going to house it.
He ran him down.
He ran him down, too. Now, the next play was in the back of the end zone anyway with Amon-Ra St. Brown, but Colby Parkinson has really elevated his game. He made a beautiful catch in the right corner to score a touchdown. It just feels that is another weapon like Corum, like Williams, like Nakua, like Adams, somebody that needs to be accounted for when you're lining up to play the Rams.
And McVay's the type of guy that will play that play and say, this is the effort we need to win championships.
Yeah.
We're all Rams fans here. We're doing the Rams postgame show. Was that a touchdown?
Parkinson's? They got
Was
reviewed.
That a touchdown?
It got reviewed, baby.
It was ruled.
Was that a touchdown?
It was ruled a touchdown.
Ruled.
I thought it was a catch, but it looked like it was just short of the
Ruled
goal.
and upheld.
And look, sometimes they go your way, sometimes they don't go your way.
I don't have any legs in this race,
I
man.
am on the side a little bit of the Twitter sleuths out
Emily,
there.
get
but
over the fact that Virginia didn't get to the playoff, okay? Just get over it.
I feel like the Rams probably would have gotten in anyway, but good job for Colby.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about some of the other games from around the NFL, including a couple of very big ones that have direct impact on the Rams and their potential seed in the playoffs, which they are in, guaranteed, after a 41-34 win against the Detroit Lions. It's all coming up on the Rams postgame show on the ESPN LA Rams Radio Network.
Thank you for listening to Rams Lions today from the Palace in Inglewood.
Rams Lions Week 15 NFL Sunday is in the books today from SoFi Stadium.
Rams football is presented by Call Jacob. A lot of attorneys say they'll fight for you. Call Jacob and he will win for you.
And of course, you know Jacob Emrati. Call Jacob has a brand new phone number. Let's have George Sedano give it out.
Introducing Los Angeles' newest, most trusted injury hotline.
And yeah, hit him with the jingle, Jack.
Accident or injury, call Jacob Emrani. Call Jacob 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
Up next for Rams football.
Up next, Thursday Night Football this Thursday, a battle in the Pacific Northwest, the Seattle Seahawks. Coverage begins at 4:15 p.m. with the Toyota Rams countdown to kickoff with Travis Rodgers and Su'a Cravens. Kickoff at 5:15 from Seattle. And, of course, after the game, the Rams postgame show with Travis and Su'a. Don't miss a moment. This Thursday Night Football in prime time for Week 16 right here on the ESPN LA Rams Radio Network.
From South LA to East LA, Sedano and Cap bring the city together.
Well, I do feel very connected to East LA, to all my people at Garfield High, Roosevelt High, and to all the people right there at the Whittier Boulevard right there. I'm telling you, man, people have come up to me and they're like, East Side Cap in the house. You were in my hood. That's right, I was.
Wake up with the morning show, Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7, only on ESPN LA.
Hey, Dad, I gotta come clean about something.
Okay.
I only paid for a brand new Hyundai Tucson.
Oh, you might be on the naughty list.
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on select Hyundai vehicles. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer. Offers end January 2nd. Call 714-568-7676 for details.
Mornings in LA will never be the same. The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap.
Did you know that she's dating Liam Neeson?
Who is?
Pamela Anderson.
Oh, really? I thought you were talking about LaToya Jackson.
No.
I thought so too for a second. I'm like, wait, he's got a particular set of skills. You know? Yeah. Wow, he's dating Pamela Anderson?
Pamela Anderson doesn't look like Pamela Anderson used to.
No,
but she does it on purpose.
I know.
She doesn't wear any makeup.
Anti-makeup beauty, all the things. Like, she's like, I'm an old lady and I'm going to embrace that.
God, I loved her. God, I just loved her.
She's dating Liam Neeson. They're probably going to get married.
You ever see Barbed Wire?
Barbed Wire, was that the one with Tommy Lee?
No. I'm sure you saw that one, but no, it was a movie. It was a movie with Pamela Anderson.
Hang with Sedano and Cap every weekday morning starting at 7 a.m. on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and live on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive. Weekdays starting at 3 p.m.
I play football. That's all that came out of my mouth when I met Janet Jackson.
Where'd you meet her?
We were going out one night, and with all these backup dancers, she said, would you like to come meet Janet Jackson? Heck yeah.
Stupid question.
Let's go.
Yeah, of
That's
course.
right.
Yeah.
So I'm all good. This is velour suit, earring day, walking through the club, and I'm feeling good. And then we get to the VIP area, and she is sitting like right in the middle where you can see her through the door. And the minute I saw her, all my confidence went out the window. She introduces me to Janet, and the only thing that came out of my mouth is, I play football. She said, that's nice.
Good for you.
I had my shot, and I
Did
blew
you
it.
recover?
No, that was it.
You
That's
just
all I
just
had.
turn around and walk away?
I had a shot, and I missed. It was horrible. It was terrible.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis. Weekdays at 3 on 710 ESPN, the ESPN LA app, and streaming live on YouTube.
This is the Rams postgame show on the ESPN LA Rams Radio Network.
Time to recap Rams Lions, Week 15 NFL Sunday from SoFi Stadium.
We react right now on the Rams postgame show live from Hollywood Park Casino. Hollywood Park Casino Park Party and Play.
Now live from Hollywood Park Casino, back to Travis and Su'a right now.
41-34 is the final. The Rams beat the Lions. The Rams are in the playoffs. They clinched a spot with their 11th victory of the season. Chris's 14-3 prediction.
You got to take off the Lions chain, bro.
In play.
Look at these.
Take it off.
Guns, Lions fans. Take the chain off, bro. Oh man.
Hey, do it again. Show him again. Show him.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Make sure Jared Goff is upright next time, buddy.
Sports fans are the best. They're the absolute best. See, hold on. Who cares? Let's talk about.
I was just going after the Lions fans.
Well, this is what you get. This is what you get.
No, I know. I engaged.
You did.
I engaged.
It's like looking a dog in the eyes. You can't do it. It'll freak everything out along the way. Let's talk about what the Rams have done so far. They clinched their playoff spot.
He was very defensive when I said the Jared Goff thing.
What are you going to do? Oh, Jared Goff. Is this the best team Sean McVay's had since he's been? Now, keep in mind, he took a team to the Super Bowl. He won another Super Bowl. Is this the best team he's had in L.A.?
I think so. I think the defense is what takes it over the top. That front seven, Landman's been quiet lately, and it's funny to say that because he's not quiet. If you just look at the stat sheet, he's tackling everything that's moving. But they've got the defense to match how good the offense is, and they've shown us that they can win games outscoring teams and just defensively. And I don't think the Rams have had that consistently.
It felt like at the half that their flaw in the back half of their defense was being exploited, whether that was Emmanuel Forbes, whether that was Durant or Kendrick or whoever might have been back there. Do they need to get Quentin Lake back if they're going to win the Super Bowl? Is he that important that with him they're likely to win it, and without him they've got a soft spot that can be exploited?
Yes. The short answer is yes. And you saw it today in the first half when they were game planning those DBs, and their plan today was to attack downfield early and often and to be aggressive, even if it was good coverage. They didn't care. And when you're getting into the playoffs, especially when you're going to play teams like Philly that got guys on both sides, these DBs are going to have to step up and make plays.
This is probably a stupid question, but is Seattle clearly the second, the team that is most close to where the Rams are right now? Obviously, they have the same records. The Niners are right on their heels. The Bears are right on their heels as well. But we saw that Niner game where the Rams just absolutely smoked them. We saw the one that the Rams lost that they probably had multiple opportunities to win. That felt like a missed opportunity more than they couldn't beat the Niners. That Seattle game, and we're going to get it run back again on Thursday night, Sam Darnold, they've turned inside out 3 games in a row. They did it in the regular season last year. They did it in the postseason last year. They did it in the regular season this year. But that Seattle, with one less turnover, that Seattle game goes a different way.
They almost lost to Old Man Rivers.
Yeah, but they didn't.
They didn't.
And I get it, but they didn't, and they're right. They're also 11-3. They're right on the Rams' heels, and they got a chance to do what no one else has done and kind of line up with the Rams toe-to-toe and hang.
I hope the Rams fans aren't banking on the defense bringing in 4 interceptions again. I don't think you're going to get the same type of Sam Darnold this time around.
So look, probably not 4 picks, but they sacked him, I think it was 7 times on the Thursday night regular season game last year. They sacked him 9 times in the playoff games.
Within the span of like 2 or 3 weeks.
Right. And then they sacked him like crazy, and they turned him over 4 times. I'm not saying he's going to have another 4-pick game, but they can make his life be. He clearly is uncomfortable playing against L.A.
And because of that, I think we will get a steady dose of Kenneth Walker, Charbonnet. I think you're going to see the Seahawks run the ball far more than they did that first time around. Kenneth Walker got going in that first game a little later on in the game, but I think you will see a ton of play action and a ton of run game just to keep the Rams from being able to pin their ears back and get after Sam Darnold. Because the moment he starts getting pressure, that's when Sam does start taking chances and turning the ball over.
But Gibbs and Montgomery basically did nothing today.
Well, you mentioned it during the pregame show, Em, that this is a Rams defense that has locked up every good running back that they did it to Saquon. They did it to McCaffrey twice. They did it to Derrick Henry. I know I'm forgetting probably one or two
Did you
more.
say Jonathan
Taylor? Yeah, I mean, and then they did it to Gibbs and Montgomery today.
I think McCaffrey's the only one that has even gotten going a little bit.
But a lot of it was through the air.
Right.
Yeah, this has been something that they have been.
Gibbs and Montgomery both got. So Gibbs had 38 yards. Montgomery had 32 yards. Montgomery had 1 touchdown. And they both. Montgomery averaged about 5 yards, but
That's
Gibbs
70
3 yards
on
carried.
the ground. That's nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
They did a great job there, and yet it felt like in the first half that they couldn't get anybody stopped.
Yeah. The Lions had the intent to attack downfield. That's why I think that the running game for the Lions today wasn't as special or as productive, because they went into this game with the mindset of, we're going after these DBs today. We're going after these DBs. And then when that didn't work, they tried to run the ball, but ultimately they went back to shotgun and throwing the ball. They kind of looked like the Rams today, where they're like, we're going to air this thing out.
Lions are a game and a half behind the Packers for the last playoff spot in the NFC, and here's who they've got the rest of the way. They've got the Steelers, the Vikings, and the Bears, and the Vikings and the Bears both on the road. That's probably a wrap for Detroit.
Yeah.
It is a final. By the way, why are there this many Lions fans everywhere?
They're crowding the bar.
Would you not want to leave Detroit in the middle of December and come to L.A.?
Yeah, but they're everywhere.
They're about to drink their woes away. That's why.
No, I know.
They gamble and do their thing.
No, I hope that one guy who was yelling at me about golf doesn't find me at the parking lot. He was pretty angry.
Yeah, he was.
They take it kind of serious.
He took it seriously.
He took it seriously.
All I said was try to keep golf upright next time.
All he heard was you say 8 Mile, the movie sucks. and he was pissed. That's all he heard.
Let's talk about some of those other games. We're going to get into the scoreboard. We're going to get into what it means for the Rams. It is all coming up on the Rams postgame show on 710 ESPN.
Play your perfect combination at Pachanga Resort Casino, official California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. See for yourself what made readers of Newsweek and USA Today name Pachanga the best casino outside of Las Vegas. Visit Pachanga.com for more information.
It's 000 time at Downey Hyundai, the #1 Hyundai dealer in California. Get 0% APR for 60 months, 0 down and 0 payments for 90 days on select models like the 2025 Tucson. No payments until spring. Plus, America's best warranty, a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, and Hyundai owner assurance. Visit DowneyHyundai.com. 0% APR for $1,667 per $1,000 financed on select models. OAC ends 1/2/26. #1 based on November 2025 HMNA.
1 in 3 adults has prediabetes. 1 in 3. That means it could be you, your football buddy, your football buddy, or you, your best man, your worst man, you, your dog walker, your cat jogger. While 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org. That's doihaveprediabetes.org.
Wait, did they just say 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes? That's 33.33333% of adults. That means it could be me, my boss, or my boss's boss, or me, my favorite sister, or my other sister. That's 7 members of my 21-person romantic book club. Wait, the 1 in 3 could be me, my karaoke partner Carol, or my karaoke enemy Jeff. I'm going to take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and its Prediabetes Awareness Partners.
You are never too old for a family. The Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption is dedicated to finding forever families for children who have been waiting in foster care the longest. Learn more at davethomasfoundation.org.
This is the Rams postgame show on the ESPN LA Rams Radio Network.
Week 15 NFL Sunday is the final. The Rams, the Lions is in the books.
And live today from Hollywood Park Casino, Park Party and Play. We react right now with Travis and Su'a, the Rams postgame show. Your reaction at 877-710-ESPN.
You're listening to the Rams postgame show.
This is the Rams postgame show. Now live from Hollywood Park Casino. Back to Travis and Su'a right now.
Kind of. I mean,
no, Detroit's known for RoboCop.
Yeah.
Not for Lions fans.
And motor vehicles.
Yeah. And, the Motor City and
well,
Motown.
Yeah, I mean, they got Ford and stuff and GM. But.
And Martin.
And Martin.
Was Martin in Detroit?
Yeah.
I actually don't even remember that.
We in the skybox.
And Tim Robinson.
Yes. By the way, the chair company or whatever that's called,
So
I
good.
started that. It's pretty amazing. 41-34. Final score. The Rams beat the Detroit Lions. Rams into the playoffs. Lions currently on the outside looking in. Let's talk about some of these other games today, brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Good times. Let's start right here. So the Browns stink. The Bears do not. 31-3, Chicago over Cleveland. The Bears are 10-4. They're a game behind the Rams. So if the Rams do stub their toe and run into and Seattle loses another game along the way, we could be deep into that tiebreaker all the way down to strength of victory if it comes down between the Rams and the Bears.
Can you imagine Caleb Williams and the Bears getting the first-round bye in the NFC, where the NFC was by far the most dominant conference?
Are they good, Sue? Is that a bad question? Because when I watch them, they look okay, but are they good? Like
they
the Rams are good. The Seahawks are good.
They are good. Ben Johnson is a good coach. Caleb Williams is a good quarterback. By the way, Caleb Williams breaking NFL records today. Least amount of interceptions in his first 1,000 throws in NFL history.
Wow.
That's a pretty impressive stat for a quarterback that I was told was a bust a year ago.
And a guy that's going to get his team into the playoffs in his second year in the league, which is a pretty good deal.
Come on now.
Yeah, that's a pretty good deal. The Chiefs are officially out of the playoffs for the first time with Patrick Mahomes as their starting quarterback. The Chargers beat them 16-13, and not only are the Chiefs out officially at 6-8, but Patrick Mahomes tore his ACL towards the end of that game, so he's obviously done for the rest of this year. Who knows how long it takes for him to get back for next year, so he may miss a big chunk of next year's season as well.
If he does the cadaver route, it'll be 9 months. And 9 months means you're missing most of September and October.
Yep.
So hopefully that they can stay afloat until November when you get back, and then you have to work through the rust and get into the flow and rhythm of things.
It gives the Chiefs time to rebuild that thing and have something ready for him to come back to.
And to take a deep breath and give it the time that you need to kind of cycle out some of
He doesn't need to rush. There's nothing there to rush back for.
We'll say goodbye, Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
We'll say goodbye to
100%.
the older
100%.
players in the team.
Change out some coordinators.
What's interesting is that people forget Mahomes signed that 7-year deal about 5 years ago, and it was backloaded. Like the first 4 years of his contract, obviously he got the $100 million signing bonus and got about 70 up front, but the back half of his contract was where all the real money, 30, 35, 40 was coming in. If you're the Chiefs now.
No, don't say that.
I'm not going to say that, no. But how do you balance paying a guy that you know is not going to play next year? How do you balance paying him $40 million? Because you have to do it.
Because he'll play the year after that, and he'll instantly be the best quarterback in the league.
So are you dumping all of your – does that now put your best players on defense on the block to
maybe
space?
And I think the other part of this, that when you kind of start to just look at it from 30,000 feet, what about Andy Reid? And, because if Andy, they're not going to make the playoffs this year, Andy Reid's going to have to play at least a portion of next season without Patrick Mahomes.
Right.
They're in a transitional period. He's in his late 60s. Does he decide, you know what, this is the time to step away from this? I went to the Super Bowl 5 times with these guys. I won 3. I'm going to the Hall of Fame. I'm out of here.
I'm just trying to figure out, what do you do now? Because as Andy Reid's I don't actually have a shot at the Super Bowl next year with Mahomes out, and we have to pay him $40 million, so a big chunk of our signing bonus and wiggle room is out the window. So are we getting rid of Chris Jones? Are we getting rid of Drew Tranquill? Are we getting rid of all the vets on our team so that we can just start over and say, you know what, next year we're okay not making the playoffs, so let's try to get 2 draft picks to draft some linemen
for this guy. 27 season.
That's what I'm saying.
Right now.
Andy should go upstairs, be in the executive wing, and bring in a new coach with a new vision, new coordinators,
bring
new
in
philosophy.
Cliff Kingsbury.
It's kind of funny because we just are on the back end of seeing Tom Brady do what Tom Brady did for 20 years. So our prism is a little skewed.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes went to the AFC Championship or the Super Bowl 8 years in a row.
8 years in a row.
That is incredible.
This is his first year in the NFL Football League where he will not play until deep January. This is his first year ever not making the postseason. And his two postseason loss, his two postseason loss are to Tom Brady.
Yep.
And now we just found out today, in his 9th season, after a Super Bowl win, he tore his ACL just like Tom Brady and will not make the postseason. It's scary how this is matching up.
Let's go on to this one here. The Bills come from behind to beat the Patriots 35-31. They're still in second place in their division at 10-4. The Pats still at 11-3. But I think you got a good look at what can happen to an inexperienced Patriots team when they go up against a team that's got a lot of skins on the wall the way that Buffalo does.
That was bizarre.
Yeah.
That was weird. And that's a loss that can change things for the Patriots because they're riding this high. You're battling for the Broncos for that 1 seed. Your quarterback is putting up an MVP case. You're up 21-0 at home against a Bills team you've already beaten.
Yeah.
And you find a way to give it up. That's one of the worst losses that I've seen this year just because of how it happened, the point of the season you're at, and no, you're not going to get that first seed.
A horrible loss for the Patriots. And here's the thing. More importantly, it's all set up for the Bills again. The Chiefs are out of it.
Yeah, it is.
Who are you saying is the favorite coming out of the AFC right now? We thought it was the Patriots.
It's Josh Allen.
But after today, you would say maybe not. Now it's set up once again for Josh Allen and the Bills. And are they going to do what they do every year in the playoffs?
Choke it? Yeah.
But who's going to knock them out? The Broncos
They'll
with
knock
Bo
themselves
Nix?
out.
The 7-loss Ravens are gonna knock them out.
Well, they got to get past the 6-loss Steelers, who are currently holding on to that AFC North spot.
Well,
at
they
7-6.
play tomorrow night, so maybe that'll change.
Yeah, the Bills at 10-4. The Houston Texans, the last team in the AFC, at 9-5. Let's get into a couple of more.
Come on, mention it for me, Trav. Mention it. Mention the team that will be drafting first in the NFL draft.
Yeah.
Oh, let's jump right to it.
Las Vegas.
Right? They lost by 8 trillion points today.
They
the
shouldn't be
Eagles
a football
beat the
team
Raiders
anymore.
31-0. And the Raiders are as bad of an NFL team as I've seen in a very long time.
That's their second game scoring 0
I'm not
points,
referring
right?
to them as the Raiders. They don't deserve to be called the Raiders at this point. I'm not even going to acknowledge. I'm telling you, did I hit the Benjamin before I came into work and let Cap convince me that the Raiders had a chance of winning 10 games this year? Because this is god-awful.
They've been shut out. Not only have they been shut out twice this year, they've been shut out both times 31-0.
I mean, I love Pete. I love Pete.
We all love Pete.
What's happening?
But it's behind him. He's got to get out of there with his pocket full of Werther's Originals, his fake teeth, and his silver hair. Pete, go home.
I'm not going to do that.
With a walker?
I don't know if he's got a walker, but he's going to need it if he keeps playing like this.
Is the type to keep like the orange and white like sherbet cream saver candy.
The weirdest
those are great.
The weirdest part of it all for the Raiders is they are a bad team. They only have 2 wins all season long. One of them came against the Tennessee Titans, who are also dreadful.
Yeah.
The other one's against the Patriots.
Right. How did they beat that Patriots team?
That was a shootout,
Patriots
by
aren't
the
that
way.
good.
Yeah.
I mean, they're good, but
Opening week of the season, weird stuff happenings in the opening week, but that the Raiders beat the number 2 seed in the AFC, go figure.
Pete, go home to your crossword puzzles. Call it a day, homeboy.
9 just
Eat dinner at
scored to
4:30.
even up the game in Sunday Night Football.
9 is on doing 9 stuff tonight?
Yes, 9 has 7 points.
All right, let's talk about the Rams 9. Matthew Stafford and whether or not he bolstered his MVP case tonight with the win, 41-34 against the Detroit Lions. It's all coming up on the Rams postgame show on 710 ESPN.
You're listening to Rams football on KNX Los Angeles. For your news coverage, go to 97.1 KNX FM. And be sure to react on Rams football tomorrow on ESPN LA.
This season, celebrating in a new Volvo is easier than ever. Now through December 31st, you can save on select SUVs during our Holiday Safely Sign and Drive event. With advanced safety features and Google built-in, our SUVs help keep your family safe and connected, from gift runs to holiday gatherings. Whether it's compact versatility or comfort with seating up to 7, Volvo SUVs are up for anything. Sign and drive to make one yours. Visit volvocars.com/US to learn more. Google is a trademark of Google LLC.
Hey, it's DeMarco. Game day in LA just got a whole lot more intriguing. Hendrick's Gin, uncommonly crafted with cucumbers, roses, artistry, and imagination, brings a flavor that's anything but ordinary. As the official gin partner of SoFi Stadium and your Los Angeles Rams, we're inviting Rams fans everywhere to elevate the cocktail lineup lineup and make every game refreshingly unique. Find your next winning drink play at HendricksGin.com. Please drink the unusual responsibly. Hendricks Gin, 44% alcohol by volume, imported by William Grant & Sons, New York, New York.
Everyone has a community to lean on. A neighborhood, school, kids' teams, where you worship, work out, or any other place or group where you choose to belong. Communities can provide support when you need it, and even when you don't know you do. Like when it comes to preventing underage drinking and other substance use. You've talked with your kids and shared clear expectations, but you're not with them every minute. Your community members, friends and relatives, teachers and coaches, faith leaders, and other important adults in your kids' lives can be your eyes, ears, and a supportive influence when you're not around, reinforcing your messages with your kids and alerting you to warning signs of underage drinking or other substance use. So talk with your kids about these issues and involve the members of your community to help keep your kids safe. Because when you talk, they hear you. For more information, visit talktheyhearyou.samhsa.gov.
This is the Rams postgame show on the ESPN LA Rams Radio Network.
Time to recap Rams Lions, Week 15 NFL Sunday from SoFi Stadium.
We react right now on the Rams postgame show, live from Hollywood Park Casino. Hollywood Park Casino Park Party and Play.
Now live from Hollywood Park Casino, back to Travis and Su'a right now.
41-34, Rams all over the Lions. They had a 20-0 run, which started with a field goal right towards the end of the first half that came out and looked fantastic along the way. And a lot of it, like we talk about seemingly every single week, Su'a, is because of this number 9. The number 9 in Los Angeles, Matthew Stafford. 24 out of 38, 368 yards. He nearly put up a 400 today. A couple of touchdowns. He did have the one interception, but it feels like if there was an opportunity to create a little daylight between him and Drake May, he did it today.
Yeah, and as much as the voters love to say, it's not a team award, we don't consider the record. That doesn't. Yes, you do. Shut up. Yes, you do. And today, Stafford winning how he did, being down against this team in a must-win situation and coming out with the win, and Drake May doing the polar opposite, going up and then just completely going asleep and dormant in the second half. I think this might have cleared up the MVP pick.
Could that do something for, maybe not the MVP, but for the playoffs for Drake May, having gone through this? Like, because that had like a playoff-like intensity to it.
Great learning experience for the young rook, because now you see you can never rest on your laurels. You can never think a game's over until you take the crown away from Mr. Allen. He is the king of your division. You have to go take it from him, and he just showed you he can beat you even if he spots you 3 touchdowns on your home field.
Yeah.
Not a good feeling with only 2 weeks left of the regular season.
No, and that could stick around and turn the other way as well. And then, of course, the Rams, we talked about Puka, another incredible day for him today at 181 yards on 9 catches. But the Rams were terrific on the ground again today. So we talk about all the time. We know Sean McVey loves to throw it, and why not? You got 2, all-pro level wide receivers. You got an all-pro quarterback playing at the highest level of his career. Kyren Williams, 78 yards, a pair of touchdowns. Blake Corum, 71 yards, got in the end zone. It's not like we've seen it before. It's just Cooper Kupp. That's it. Or last year, Puka Nacua. They finally have not just 2 wide receivers, but 2 backs and a room full of tight ends.
How can they keep this team together? That's my question. How are you going to keep all of these guys that are playing so well together? Because a few of these tight ends might get poached. Blake Corum might not want to be a complimentary back or even split and carry. He might say, I want to be the guy somewhere. I might want to be the guy in Vegas. Who knows?
Okay, that would be crazy talk.
Yeah,
right?
Why would you go there? They don't even know how to play football.
Yeah, that's one of the – I get somewhere else, carry the ball a little more often perhaps, but, man,
let me go take some carries from the rookie.
Why are you worried about this, Su'a? Let's just win the Super Bowl this year and call it a day. Don't worry about it.
I'm superstitious, so I don't want to even mention the SB yet.
Oh, I'm mentioning the SB.
I don't want to.
Look, at the risk of whamming it or putting it, they're the best team in the NFL. They are. Whether they win the Super Bowl or not, who knows? You got to go through. You got to get a little lucky. You got to stay healthy. We saw it happen with Davante Adams today. But do they have a quarterback good enough to win the Super Bowl? Yes, he has. Do they have a good coach that's capable of winning the Super Bowl? Yes, he has. Do they protect Matthew Stafford? Yes. Do they have weapons? Yes. Do they have a defense that can get off the field? Yes. Did they finally find a kicker that can make kicks? yes, there aren't a lot of question marks on this team other than the back end of the defense.
Yeah, I don't know how you beat this Rams team straight up other than they have to beat themselves. The only time the Rams have lost this year is literally beating themselves. There has not been, besides, I guess, Carolina.
Yeah.
Was the only game where I'm like, no, you deserve to lose that game.
And even that one, they turned it over 3 times.
That's beating yourself.
Yeah.
That's Matthew Stafford beating himself.
They had that Thanksgiving haze that weekend.
Thanksgiving haze, rain. I mean, they lost, whatever. But that was
whatever. I mean,
the only team that looked better than the Rams on any given Sunday so far this season was Seattle, and their quarterback blew it with the 4 turnovers. That's the only team I've seen. I don't like what I'm seeing right here.
Nobody looks better than the Rams. Nobody looks better than the Rams. On a consistent basis, you just assume the Rams are going to win. And it's scary how good that they are on offense, but you cannot go into the postseason thinking you can spot a team 21 points or 2 touchdowns.
No chance.
I will say the defense at times has felt less consistent.
Yeah.
There are days in which Emmanuel Forbes locks down someone like JSN, and there are days in which he lets 4 touchdowns go against him.
Yes, but they also find a way to get it done when they need to get it done. Like the first half, they couldn't stop anybody. In the second half, they come out, they get off the field right away. They get off the field a second time in a row. They get off the field a third consecutive time, and that gives their offense a couple of more possessions. And all of a sudden, if we're just going to trade scores and I got a two-score lead, you're not catching me, and that's exactly how it worked out.
Yeah, you don't want to get in a shootout with the Rams. You also don't want to be not taking advantage in scoring when your offense does get the ball, because that defense, even when they don't make plays or the splash plays and they get stopped, it messes with the offense's head, and it gets teams to press. And we saw Stafford pressing in the first half, and then it switched. Goff started pressing. Goff started doing things where it's like, oh, that's the guy.
It is.
That's the guy.
Every quarterback doesn't like pressure, but it seems like Jared Goff under pressure changes the most.
Yes.
Maybe
yes.
Darnold. Darnold might be number 1A.
Throw it, man.
Just get rid of it already. From their own play-by-play guy. Unbelievable. All right, we'll give our final thoughts on this one. The Rams, they beat the Lions 41-34. We'll get to the next one coming up in Seattle. That is next on the Rams postgame show on 710 ESPN.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. If you've been waiting for the perfect moment to step into real luxury, now's the time. Cadillac of Beverly Hills just kicked off the season's best sales event with incredible offers to unwrap for the holidays. Tons of beautiful, brand new Cadillacs to choose from. And it's all happening right now at the best luxury dealership in the world, Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Go see my friends at Cadillac of Beverly Hills today at Wilshire and Robertson in Beverly Hills, or check them out at CadillacBeverlyHills.com.
Day 1, diagnosis day. The hardest day. The day you hear,
I'm sorry, this is a type of blood cancer.
But day 1 is just one day. At the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, we are here to help you move past day 1.
On day 45, I discovered an online community who shared great tips for in-treatment care.
I missed a lot of school during treatment, and LLS helped me keep up.
We are here for you. We exist for everyone fighting leukemia, lymphoma, myeloma, and other types of blood cancer.
On day 185, LLS helped me file my insurance claims properly.
Day 5,840 and counting, and I'm still in remission.
To learn more and get help on day 1, day 2, day 983, or any day, please visit LLS.org or call 1-800-955-4572. That's LLS.org, 1-800-955-4572.
Yo, I'm your old basketball. Haven't seen you out on the courts in a while. Why not pass me over to Goodwill? Donating me helps Goodwill's mission to provide career training and support services right here in the community. And that's a slam dunk. Donate today. Hey, I got next.
To find your nearest Goodwill locations and to learn more about our mission, please visit Goodwill.org. Goodwill, where your things start new lives.
This is the Rams postgame show on the ESPN LA Rams Radio Network.
Week 15 NFL Sunday is a final. The Rams, the Lions is in the books.
And live today from Hollywood Park Casino, Park Party and Play. We react right now with Travis and Su'a, the Rams postgame show. Your reaction at 877-710-ESPN.
You're listening to the Rams postgame show.
This is the Rams postgame show. Now live from Hollywood Park Casino. Back to Travis and Su'a right now.
All right, So the Rams win today 41-34. Up next are the Seahawks in Seattle. It is on Thursday night. Kickoff is at 5:20. We're going to get our pregame show started at 3:15, so we'll have all of that for you as well. Is there a knob on this? Is there a way to turn this up, or is this just keep playing the way we've been playing for the entire season and that's good enough, or do you have to ratchet up the intensity?
No, that's the biggest mistake people and coaches and teams make going into big games. You get tight. You get, this matters. It's like golf, you had a great drive, and now you're like, please, I got to put this on the green. Now you swing hard and you scold the ball, and it's everything you didn't do before because you're pressing. No, you just go into this game like any other week. We know what we're good at. We know what they're bad at. We know that we think that our guys are better than their guys, so let's just be confident in this game plan and trust it. Do not try to do do not get in a shootout again.
Not that I hope that it works out for him, but if you're Sam Darnold and you've gotten absolutely mauled by the same team the last 3 times you've played them, and not just where you've been less than your best, you've been downright terrible.
You've been seeing ghosts.
Yeah, 3 times in a row. How do you get out of that sort of mindset?
He's human, and he's definitely going to be hearing footsteps because you've given him reason to think about it the last few years, which is why I think they need to get Kenneth Walker and Charbonnet involved and take that pressure off Darnold, because if he has to be Superman and Jackson Smith
Superman.
and Jigba, exactly. And if Jackson Smith and Jigba needs to have 16 catches, that's not going to get the job done.
If I need Patrick Mahomes to be Superman or Matthew Stafford or, Lamar Jackson, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, they got a chance to do it.
Maybe not Lamar this year.
Yeah, not this year, but Sam Darnold certainly doesn't have it. Final thoughts, Christopher.
So I'm extremely worried about Thursday. Without Devontae Adams, I'm even more worried. This was the game that a few weeks ago we looked ahead and we said, okay, what wins are still out there, what losses are still out there. We thought today could maybe be a loss, but we felt confident. We didn't feel confident a few weeks ago about this Thursday night coming up. I feel even less confident with Devontae Adams. And then Puka took a little bit of a shot. We think he's okay. But Thursday night, to win Thursday night is extremely lucky. And for me and my prediction for 14-3, but also just in general, a win Thursday night that means that something is for real.
Yep.
Then to me, I think it's clear sailing. And I hate to say that. Thursday night's the biggest test of the season.
They played 2 bad teams in weeks 17 and 18.
By the way, it's an asterisk to my prediction if they sit guys.
I agree.
If Matthew Stafford ain't starting, I'm clear.
If they sit guys, I agree. Your prediction comes
I don't
through.
think Vegas cares about that.
I didn't bet with Vegas.
They got to take care of their business on Thursday night to get it done. As I mentioned, we'll get ready with the pregame show starting at 3:15. Soon I'll be all over that. And then, of course, right afterwards, it is the Rams postgame show. Hopefully we're talking about another big Rams win after today's 41-34 victory against the Detroit Lions. We'll see you next time on 710 ESPN.